Today, I'm gonna be talking about something that so many people think they've got right in their boutique. And when we dig a little deeper, it is so wrong. So stay tuned because I want you to fix this. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily Benson. I am a business consultant and mindset coach for boutique owners. I'm really excited that you're here. I have an incredible podcast as well and a best-selling book. Get ready, we are gonna talk about one of the biggest, most popular. This is the one thing that when people are struggling in their business, this is a game changer. This is the thing where I immediately go in and I'm like, wait, that's not working. So let's talk about it right now. It is called ideal customer. If you're in a scaling stage of your, like if you're doing well, you know your ideal customer, you know who she is. But if you're not making the money you want and you feel like, wow, I have all these great products, I feel like I know what I'm doing, let's talk about your ideal customer. What does that mean? What does that look like? Some people will call this a customer avatar, or I hate the word avatar. It makes me think of that movie. It's just your ideal customer, the person you want to hang out with, your friend. You're like, we're gonna go get drinks together, you and me, and we're gonna wear cute clothes that are from my boutique. That's your ideal customer. So let's talk about it. Who are you? Where do you shop? What are you interested in? This is not you being like cheapo depot lady who only wants to buy bargain basement things. This is like the elevated version of you, who you want to be, who you aspire to be. It's okay to charge $40 for a shirt. Oh, you know, lady, like that's who we want to hang out with. If you are in this business and you're like, oh, Emily, I'm charging $10 to $20 for a shirt. That's not enough. I'm gonna be honest with you, that's just not enough. People are gonna think that there's something wrong with your boutique. And that's why your ideal customer isn't attracted to you, because she sees a $10 or $15 shirt and she's like, that's not me. There's something wrong with that. So you really have to get into the energy of looking around and saying, what are other stores selling at? What are the price points that feel really good to me? They feel like maybe it's a little bit of a stretch, but this is where my ideal customer will really pay for this stuff. The second, honestly, biggest problem I see is that people have these crazy age ranges for their ideal customer. They're like,
I serve people who are 20 to 50, they're women.
Stop right there. Currently, I am 38 years old. Yes, I know, don't tell anyone, okay? I'm gonna tell you right now, I absolutely am not wearing the things I wore when I was 25. Am I still wanting to stay on trend? Yes. Am I still wanting to look cute? Yes. But am I wearing like really short shorts and really tight tops and like skimpy dresses like I used to? No. Different customer. And guess what? That's okay. I don't care how old or young you are. There is a customer that is in a 10-year age range that you can cater to, okay? Anything above and below 10 years can be really tricky. And I have a lot of people that come to me and they're like, wow, we're a mother-daughter boutique, or I do this. It's generally moms, mothers and daughters, but the good old mother and daughter boutique, listen, if the mom is 50 and the daughter is 30 or 25, guess what? You guys need to pick one and run with it, because the 50-year-old woman does not want the same things that the 25-year-old one does, okay? That is two different brands. It is two different situations. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna struggle. So pick a lane, go with it. If you're older and you're watching this, you're like, well, Emily, I'm 60, I'm 63. Awesome, we need you. We need you to sell to your age group just as much as we need the 22-year-old to sell to her age group. Like, we all have a place and we all can fit in that place, but I think so many boutique owners, especially when they're new, are just counting themselves out because they're thinking, oh, I have to cater to everyone, or, oh, I could never sell to my age. Well, guess what? You can, and I wanna encourage you to do that. So think about a 10-year age range. When I ran my boutique, I was between like, I think I started when I was 27, 28. I ran it till I was about 34. That was my age range. I went from 20, I always said I was like 25 to 35 or 26 to 36, around that age. Women around those ages are generally doing the same things. Their bodies are doing the same things. That is where we are in that same stage of life. Now, obviously there's gonna be outliers. You know, I say all the time, my 92-year-old grandmother was one of my dearest and greatest customers. I love her forever. She would buy all my jewelry. Were my 23-year-olds buying a matching jewelry set? No. I also wasn't going on Fashion Go or going to a market and saying, what would Grammy like? No. I was literally going to those shows and saying like, what would my 32 average age-year-old customer want right now? Not my 92-year-old grandmother. So let's be very clear. You can have your 10-year age range. There's always gonna be outliers, but you're not specifically buying for them, okay? That's the biggest mistake I see, is that people think, oh, well, I'm gonna cover all these ages. I'm gonna have something for everyone. And then you get screwed because you don't sell anything. Okay, where do you struggle with your ideal customer? Are you buying a lot of products but not really selling it? You feel like, oh my gosh, but I'm so on point, Emily, but maybe you're not. Tell me down below in the comments, tell me who your ideal customer is and what you're trying to sell to them, and let's have a conversation, because maybe I can help you pinpoint just a little bit more and really start to sell to that ideal customer. Last but not least, my tip on ideal customers is don't count them out for pricing. So many of you come out here, and I kind of already talked about this, but so many of you come out in starting your boutique with these cheap prices. Like, everything is so inexpensive, and that's a problem. Number one, because you're not gonna make money. But also number two, you're assuming that your ideal customer is cheap. You're assuming that they won't pay what you wanna charge. You're making a lot of assumptions about people who are new that you don't even know. You're not giving them credit to want to pay what you're gonna charge. So all I wanna say is, don't count your customers out. Your current customers, your future customers, do not make them cheap off the bat, okay? Like, expect a little bit more from them. It's okay to do, and honestly, it's gonna be better for you and for them in so many ways. But price what you think they're gonna pay. Go competitive shop. I have a whole video about that. We'll put that here. Go competitive shop where they shop and see what they're paying already. They will pay you that. Don't hesitate to give them the benefit of the doubt and allow them to spend the money that they want on these beautiful clothes that you are going to offer to them. Thanks so much for joining me here in Boutique Land. Here's to making lots of friends and making lots of money. See you next week.